Hi, and welcome again to Bagger Roads to Hustings. I want to share with you a few thoughts today on the Supreme Court issue. Obviously, one that's received tons of coverage here in the last few days with the passing of Justice Ginsburg. Back in 2005, there was a fellow by the name of John Roberts who was appointed by George W. Bush, or nominated, by George W. Bush, and he was confirmed in a 78-22 vote September 29th back in 2005, so 15 years ago. But I think it's interesting to talk a little bit about the vote history of that, because the 22 votes against Justice Roberts were all Democrats. And remember that Justice Roberts is the justice who gave President Obama Obamacare. It survived on a 5-4 vote, and Roberts was the swing vote. Don't agree with his assessment, his opinion on that, but that's what the court did. But I think it's important to review some of the things about that vote. Number one that I want to talk about here, the people that voted against him. Here's a few of the names: Chuck Schumer, Dianne Feinstein, John Kerry, Hillary Clinton, Dick Durbin, Barack Obama, and Joe Biden. Obama and Biden voted against John Roberts, who wound up giving them their Obamacare program. Why is this important? Well, it's in the context of these times. Joe Biden refuses to show us a list of people from whom he'd pick for the Supreme Court. You know what? He could do what President Trump has done. He could put out some and add to it. There's nothing wrong with that. But here's why he's not doing it. He's afraid to do it because he knows that his party has become that of a radical leftist party. I don't see there's anything mainstream about the Democrat Party anymore, and if you want to disagree, that's fine, that's your opinion. But I see him just going further and further left all the time. So he's afraid to let us, we the people, know who he'd nominate, because they would be radical left judges. They would be people who would legislate from the bench versus interpret the Constitution and be a constitutional constructionist, if you will. And he knows that. And he would face tremendous pressure, not from just the people that I mentioned earlier, but from people like his alleged running mate, Kamala Harris. Or, if you listen to them sometimes, she's running for president. It's the Harris-Biden ticket. Anyway, definitely. AOC, Bernie Sanders, Ilhan Omar, Rashid Tlaib, Ayanna Pressley, just to name a few, would be some of the very radical people in that party who would be pushing him to nominate extreme leftist judges. I think the number one issue for Democrats in the court is obviously abortion. They want no limits on abortion. They seek unfettered access to abortion, no matter the fact that that child in the womb has done nothing wrong except grow in life. And they also would love to weaken the Second Amendment. I think many of them would love to see the Second Amendment removed. And also, I think it's clear that they favor the power of government over the rights of the individual. And I think that's a very dangerous precedent for us as a nation and this country. So, Joe, what I would say is get your list out there, because we the people deserve to know. I've heard all kinds of crazy excuses out there, not only from you, but from your handlers, about why you can't do it. Well, you know something? President Trump did it. And I don't see the world falling apart because of that. We deserve to know. And you're afraid to do it, and you're afraid to do it because you know that they would all be left-wing, radical, activist judges. Well, those are some of my thoughts. Hope you enjoy them, and I hope you share this. Thank you. Bye.